when you were thinking about like, going through this process, and then you were thinking, when I'm dreaming about what it was going to be like for you promoting as an artist in Korea, what was different than what you originally like thought? Like when you actually were going through the process of recording an album, of promoting and going to music shows, what is...
I think I underestimated how long a recording would take, even though I'm a solo artist. I thought, okay, it's just me.
Right.
It's just me. No. No, that takes a process. And like, I have friends that are in groups with multiple members, and they've told me like, I only get like 2 lines in a song, but we still have to wait like 5-6 hours to all go in the booth and whatever.
Yeah.
But even though I was like, it's just me. But at the same time, I have to do my own ad-libs and like harmonies some places. I don't know, we'll change the lyrics too in the middle of recording. I feel like that's a common thing actually, to like change the lyrics in the middle of recording. But like sometimes we'll like have a brief break. Someone's gonna go rewrite things, and then we'll come back after getting coffee for 30 minutes, and it's a process. But I underestimated how long recordings take. Definitely underestimated that, but it's always a fun process. So, meh.
What's one of the coolest things?
I mean, I feel like a lot of other artists could relate to this, but when you go to music shows, like, of course, like not now due to the standards in the world, but I remember when I first debuted even, I had gone to KBS Music Bank, and that was the first time I had really seen senior groups up close. And so it was really interesting to watch them practice, because there's always like camera rehearsal, dry rehearsal before the thing starts. And so getting to watch and like study their stage manner and like camera finding and everything was fascinating. But that was also the first time I introduced myself to a senior. And so there is somebody...
Who was the first senior that you introduced? Do you remember?
The exact first I do not remember, but my most memorable one would be when I introduced myself to this group called Ace.
Oh yeah, Ace.
I knew about them since before they debuted, when they were just busking. Hair in the mouth. ¿Por qué? I'm sorry, one second. So they're incredible dancers, and I really respect them because they're just incredible. So I remember when I went to go into them, for my like Udai song that day, I had huge platform boots, but they're kind of uncomfy to stay in. So I took them off and I put on my Crocs. And mind you, my Crocs, I spelled out the word yeet on the side. I totally forgot.
That's fashion. That's fashion.
I totally forgot that I had those on. So when I go to inside, you bow. And then I saw my feet and I was like, oh, great first impression, Alex. But I just remember they were very encouraging, and they gave me some compliments, and I was like, wow, that's a first. So
do you remember your most like back then, or either like the first really big moment where you were like, I'm really starstruck, or the most recent starstruck moment that you had? Or both,
that's a good question. I will say, when I was at Soribada, because I went to that award show this past
you
year.
won an award.
I did. Thank you. Thank you, CP Label. And so, of course, we're all practicing social distancing and everything. Everyone has masks and everything. But, you see the artists in passing whenever you're going to your taegishil or, like, waiting to go on stage. And I distinctly remember Mamamoo, somebody had passed by. And Huyen, somebody was, like, really happy to see me. Like, she grabbed my hand and was like, ah! And I was like, oh, hello. She's so nice. I was like, this is really... Huyen somebody from Mamamoo holding my hand at the moment.
Like, is this real life?
Really though. That was just one of several, but I remember that one recently. So yeah.
Is there anything else, like as artist AleXa, and then as cutie human AleXa, what are your like goals and aspirations like for the? I feel like it's one of those job interviews. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
What is your
so tell me your life plan.
Well, for artist AleXa, I'd say her current goal is to hopefully make it to another award show by the end of the year.
Let's make it happen.
Thank you.
Make it happen.
But aside from that, also, I think just to be as influential to as many young people as she can. Not just young, we're not ageist here. But, be influential. True. Be influential to as many young people, young girls as she can, because I feel like what we've created here in ZB with the AleXa concept, it's kind of like you said, something that hasn't really been done before. And so we want to show, I guess, the younger generation that they can have a stronger figure to look up to. Because I've read so many kind comments, and I've seen some video letters of people saying, you've given me so much confidence, and like you've taught me how to love myself. And at the end of the day, that's what I wanted to do my career in the first place for. Like, I was never in this for the money, the fame, whatever. But I want to make people feel better, because sometimes artists, I've learned, are not the most confident people, and I am one of them. But if I can provide confidence and self-love for others, that's the most important thing for me.
Yeah, so
definitely.
That
is the artist AleXa goal, but for
Cutie AleXa. Cutie
me.
human AleXa.
So, like I said, some people may or may not know, but my mom is originally born in here, South Korea. She was adopted to America when she was 5. That being said, she does not know her birth family, her parents, or anything. So I have no connection to anybody in Korea. So I would like somehow through the course of my career for somebody to take interest in me, realize who my mom is, and think, oh, maybe we do have a Kim Young-hee somewhere in our family that we don't know about. So I would like to find my family eventually. That'd be nice to have.
That would be beautiful.
To have someone to go for like Seollal, like Chuseok and everything.
You can come to my house. You can come over. I'll send you my address. So when I tweeted, I always like to include fan questions. I feel like especially for international fans, they don't have as much opportunities to, it's not like they're really in Korea. They can go to your Inkigayo, they can go to your music performances, they can do fan signs, even though now digitally things are changing, so maybe they have more of an opportunity. And of course you had an online concert recently, so they were able to, see you in that. So now that your trilogy is over, right? Anything you want to try in the future for a concept? Like, I know that you try kind of something more feminine this time around for this video. I don't know if you want to go like all out feminine, or if you want to, do something else. Anything else you're thinking of?
I mean, of course, with the AleXa multiverse, the whole point of that is like different AleXas can exist in one like plane of time. And so now that this AleXa is done, there is a spoiler at the end of the music video for the next universe that's opening.
So there's another. Okay.
We've already got things planned out for days.
Wow. Okay. We want to know AleXa's current music taste.
Oh, wonderful.
So on your playlist, what song is currently on repeat?
Ooh. That's a good song. Good song? Good question. That's a great song. I love this song. Wow. That's a good question because I literally just updated my library the other day.
Okay.
Right now, honestly, it's Time of the Season by the Zombies.
Okay.
I really love that like era of music because that's what my family raised me on. So that along with Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues. Followed by some old school Fergie.
Okay.
Like Clumsy, that's one of them. I got old school Rihanna, Breaking Dishes on there. And I've got a lot of J Balvin on there recently. His album Colores. I have like Amarillo and Blanco on repeat, so those are my two mains.
Okay, well I will have to listen to that because I have not listened to J
Balvin?
Yeah.
J Balvin. He's a really insane Latin American artist. I love his work. So
I will after this interview. Okay, so tell me your workout song when you were trying to get AleXa abs.
Trying to get shredded.
Yeah.
Absolutely shredded.
Yes. What do I need to listen to if I want to get shredded like AleXa?
Well, if you want to get shredded like AleXa, you should listen to the AleXa discography. That was
I see what you're trying to do.
You want to get shredded.
It's working. Okay.
Like AleXa discography. Especially this new album coming out. We got some good songs on this album.
Definitely with like some strong beats. Definitely something that you can like when you're like.
Not gonna lie, if you're doing like reps of like things for like 30 reps, Revolution is a good song to do reps to because of how the song is like paced. So reps to Revolution, that's a good one. But I also listen. I don't know if I seem like it maybe today because of how I'm get up, but like if you see me like in sweatpants and everything normally, most people don't think that I listen to like heavy metal screamo. But I love listening to that, especially to work out. It just gives you the adrenaline to just run on the machine like somebody's chasing you. So yeah.
What is your favorite musical?
My favorite musical is Phantom of the Opera. And I'm so sad because it was just touring in Korea.
I know.
I didn't see it when it was
I didn't see it either. I was like, because in the beginning they were like, we're going to be here for a few months. So I was like, I have time. And then COVID happened. And then was it the last run in Daegu or Busan? It got canceled.
So, yeah, exactly. But hey, Cats is out now. I want to see Cats. So.
Oh, Cats is out?
Cats is here, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, but Phantom is your favorite.
Yes.
Is there a second favorite?
I'd say Wicked. That's very like cliche,
No,
but
still,
I
but
love
Wicked is so good. Okay. Okay.
Seen it 3 times.
3 times?
Yes.
All right, girl. I see what you're doing in your free time. For choreo, are you typically like how long does it typically take to learn, for you to learn a dance? Like I remember when I interviewed Tim and he said he typically learns in a day, but then he takes time to, refine and make it his own, How long does it normally take you, or is it all over the place? It depends on the song.
I mean, the thing is, it depends. I mean, for my works, it depends because sometimes the choreographers are
Teacher?
Boom. The choreographers or the teachers will only be available for a certain time. So maybe they can only teach me like the chorus or like a dance break part. But I mean, back when I had to dance covers and whatever, I could learn a song within a day. But then, kind of like Taming Son, my name said, take time to develop it, make it your own. In regards to Revolution, though, I only had like 2 practices before we filmed. So we had to learn.
And you said that was the hardest dance? Yes.
Yes.
And you only had 2 days.
Still very hard.
Wow.
Still very hard.
Okay.
But yeah.
When will you release your light stick?
So it's a great question.
AI troopers want to know.
When we're going to release a light stick.
Have you started to design one at all? You know what? You should have your fans design it. You should have a contest and be like, send me your ideas on what we could do, and make it a fun, fan-involved thing. Who are we supposed to be glaring at?
I don't know. Mr. Kim went away.
Oh, okay. What are some countries that you would like to visit?
I mean, India is definitely number 1 on my list. I would love to go back. I also had the chance to go to Singapore when I first debuted, so I would love to go back to Singapore.
Singapore's
but
lovely.
Also South America, like Brazil, Chile, Colombia, like Tonse, just South America in general.
South America tour. Artists that you would like to collaborate with. It can be Western, it can be K-pop.
Well, let's see. I mean, in the distant, very, very distant, maybe I don't even see it kind of future, it would be an absolute dream to, maybe not for a song, but at least for a stage, do a stage with Taemin Sunmi. As someone that grew up dancing, when I first saw like Shiny, he immediately drew my attention because I'm like, he debuted at such a young age.
What song was it that you first saw him in?
Do no.
Oh, okay.
From the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
What is one of your favorite Shiny songs to listen to?
Okay. I mean, yeah, Lucifer's up there. But also, I really like, even though it was a Japanese single, Can I Get Your Number?
Yeah.
Can I get your number? Their legs look so long. I think
Yes,
we filmed it. Did we
they
film
do.
that? We did film it.
Yeah, because it's like shot. I feel like it's like shot.
At a
Oh,
low
it's
angle?
Danny Brothers.
We filmed that.
Oh. Newfound respect. Taemin song that you would like to cover.
Ooh. I mean, I know that everybody and their mom has done it at this point, but Move is still one of his solo releases. But, fun fact, when I auditioned for Produce, my last audition, I think, because the show was split between Japanese and Korean, we had to sing a Japanese song as well. I vocally sang a bit of Sayonara Hitori.
Yeah.
But I would love to learn the dance to that because it's just so beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yeah. It's really like contemporary dance, like when you watch it being performed.
My basis, so I'm like, let's go back and learn that.
Oh, okay. I will look forward to this. I'll be watching your YouTube every day to see the uploaded video. Okay, so when I was asking for questions for like letting your fans know that I'm going to interview you. Of course, they were saying, I saw so many messages, so many words of support, and really for you, you are an artist that was literally like built by your fans. Do you know what I mean? Starting from your beginnings with Soompi, and even now I can see just how much like dedication they have. You already have so many people that they say that they want to be like you, they try to emulate you. I had someone actually message me a bunch of like your looks, and then she was trying to like copy them, and she sent me pictures. I'll show you after. She was like, can you show her? I really tried to, my best to like emulate her because I love her so much. But I can really see that the love that so many people have for you, So if you could give a message to your fans, to your international fans, especially, that have been waiting for you, that have been rooting for you since you were baby AleXa. Yes. What would you say?
I don't want to sound redundant because I feel like I say the same things every time, but I mean, it comes from the heart when I do say, you know, like, thank you for being with me from the very beginning, like, because some people have been with me since, like, I had Instagram way back in, like, 2012 or something like that. Like, I don't remember when I started, but, like, way back in the day till now. And, you know, seeing people saying, you know, I've seen your growth over time as a person and an artist, like, things like that really just, like, kind of touch my soul. And it's kind of like what I said earlier, like, when someone said, you know, like, you gave me confidence and you taught me how to love myself. Again, that's not always something I can do for myself. So as long as I can do it for other people, that's what I hold important. So just thank you to my fans for, you know, always being there for me, and I hope that I can continue to be there for you in the best way possible, and let's keep this going until I'm 50.
50?
I don't know.
50? That might come sooner than you think.
True.
Let's just say AleXa has no end because you're an AI, so you live forever. AleXa has no end. Listen to Revolution.
Thank you, yes, definitely.
Buy her album to get all 3 photo cards.
Thank you. Yes, and let's not forget, this is the final part of the trilogy. I don't know if I'm supposed to look at you with the camera for this.
No, you can look wherever you want, baby. This is your interview.
Okay,
you
well.
Look where you want.
Thank you. Well, yes, Decoherence is the final end, the bookend to the trilogy that is the AleXa multiverse so far. But, ladies and gents, and those in between, if you look at the music video, at the very end, there will be like an Easter egg hinting to the very next universe that's going to happen. And so I hope you guys wait and see what happens with that. So thank you so much for the sarangs and ingwans.
Follow on her next journey and enter this journey onto the next journey. So excited to see what is coming up for you. Do your promotions well.
Yes, hello, it has been AleXa. Big thank you to iHeart for this wonderful experience. Thank you so much, Stacey, for the wonderful interview.
Thank you for joining me.
Not at all. And I hope you guys enjoyed the exclusive performance of Revolution that you can only see here on iHeart. So thank you so much for the love and support. See you guys in the future, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.